Religion calls hell to the place that your soul goes when you have not devoted your life to God. Burning, torture, and eternal suffering are some of the things that describe hell. But what if I told you that there's a place here in the United States that many describe as hell on earth? I'm of course talking about Helltown, Ohio, but why do people call it Helltown in the first place? Well, stay tuned to find out. Helltown was formerly known as Boston, Ohio. It was founded in 1806 and it had really big fame of being the oldest village in Summit County. In 1974, President Gerald Ford signed a bill that gave the government's National Park Service the right to own the land of Boston Village. The National Park Service converted the land into the new home of Cuyahoga Valley National Park and unfortunately started buying the properties of its residents. This was very sad because a lot of these residents lived in Boston Village for a long time and now their properties were being taken from them. One of the residents even wrote on one of the abandoned houses, "Now we know how the Indians felt." A lot of these houses were later tagged with the initials of US and the place was full of no trespassing signs. The plans of making the village Cuyahoga Valley National Park fell behind and the area became a forgotten part of Summit County. But why do they call it Helltown? Well, rumors started surfacing about the government spilling chemicals in the area, leading to some of its residents and children to mutate. The local cemetery is claimed to be haunted, and full-body figures have been supposedly seen at night. The local church is supposedly a satanic church because it never opens. There's a man that lives in the basement that tries to keep outsiders from coming in the area. Satanists own the church. There are always candles burning in front of the church 24/7, and the church has upside down crosses all over it. There's a slaughterhouse in which some of its employees committed suicide and now you can see their spirits floating around. There's an abandoned house in the woods that seems to have its lights on in the upstairs area 24/7. There's an abandoned school bus in which children were slaughtered by a satanic group. There is a bridge called the Crybaby Bridge, in which if you bring an extra set of keys, park in the bridge, turn your car off, lock the doors, walk away with the keys just sitting inside. When you come back, the car will be covered in dust with little footprints all over it, and the car will be running but will still be locked. So Helltown, Ohio does sound a lot like hell on earth, but are all these stories true? Because none of these rumors have been proven to be true, we'll have to assume that everything is fake. Now don't get me wrong, there is a creepy factor to Helltown, Ohio. I mean, there have been even other YouTubers out there that have recorded themselves having tours in Helltown and they found creepy stuff. So if you're interested in abandoned explorations, I would go ahead and do a little search on YouTube and try to look those up. If you guys are interested and like this video, I can go ahead and make another video explaining why none of these rumors that I talked about in this video are actually true. But that's gonna be it for me today. I really appreciate those of you who click on this video, who like the video. And hey, if you want more content from the Podcast Dojo, remember that you can subscribe and hit the bell button in order for you to get the notification when we upload any video. This is Ray from the Podcast Dojo, signing out.